Welcome back to the What's Cooking Show. Again, we have our own Jason Hugate with the Steamboat Warehouse restaurant in Washington. And he's going to cook us some nice shrimp today. Jason, let's get started.
Joey, so today what we're going to do, our first dish is a very simple appetizer. It's going to be a tiger shrimp cocktail, which is very simple. And we're just going to show you how to make our simple recipe cocktail sauce at the Steamboat. Again, we have some beautiful tiger shrimp. We'll explain a little more about them later, but I want to go ahead and get them. And in our pot, we have some boiling water with any kind of, seafood boil that you would use at home to boil crawfish or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we got that going. And what I like to do is bring it to a rolling boil and put those in. We're going to put some of these, not all of them, really.
Okay.
Save some for the next segment. And just let that go for a minute or two. And just kind of stir it up a little bit. And it doesn't take long with these, so we're going to go ahead and just let that go for maybe a minute, turn it off, and let it sit in there. Next thing, well, let's talk about the tiger shrimp real quick. When you see these in the raw state, with the peelings on, the shell on, what you're going to see is a little black and white stripe on it for those who haven't seen them before. I know you've seen them before. Mm-hmm. They're a little different than a regular white shrimp that we're used to from the Gulf. They're a little bit less dense. They have a lot more moisture in them, or a little more moisture in them. And typically you would want to use them for like any kind of grilling recipe or anything like that. As we were talking about earlier off camera, I suppose you could fry them. So I've never really seen them fried, but I mean, it's a shrimp. If you want to fry it, you can fry it. But it doesn't have the real good sweet taste as much as the our shrimp from around here, domestic shrimp. But if you're grilling them or marinating them before overnight or something, you just want to. It come out really good, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to grill some a little later in the show, and we're going to serve it with that pasta we talked about earlier. But we have our shrimp going right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little small bowl. This is very simple. You can make a cocktail sauce. You can add different ingredients. There's so many variations of it. Mm-hmm. Like I am, I like to keep it a lot simpler. So we're going to take a little, this is chili sauce.
Chili sauce?
Yes. Which is a little bit different than just, it's not just a tomato sauce. It's a little different. It's a little sweetness to it. It's not as acidic as just a straight tomato sauce. Right. And we're going to add some prepared horseradish. And this you need to be real careful of because it is very strong. And just want to mix it up. I like mine a little, with a little bite to it. Not too mild, I want a little kick on it. So put that aside for a second, and we're gonna squeeze some fresh lemon juice.
Yeah, like you're saying, there's so many different variations to a cocktail sauce. So many people have different ways. Like some people eat sweet relish in it also.
Yeah, I don't usually go, towards that route. I would think if you would want to add anything else. Besides these three ingredients, and that's it. A little bit of fresh lemon juice. Lemon juice gives it a nice light freshness to it. You have the chili sauce, which is a little different than, some people start with ketchup, right. Which you could also do. It's very similar to a chili sauce. It's got that little sweetness to it. And what we're going to do, you just whisk it up. Just, preferably let it sit for a few hours, maybe overnight if you're going to do a dinner party the next day. And that's really all we would add to it. But you could also add a few dashes of Tabasco sauce. Right. Worcestershire sauce would be a nice little addition to this. So you could also do that. But really, we just make it like that at Steamboat and just let it sit overnight, and we'll use it for other items. And we serve it with any kind of broiled fish, any kind of stuffed fish, something like that.
Yeah, it's really easy to make.
Very simple. So you're going to do a little dinner party. These shrimp really don't take long at all. As you can tell, they're already done. So we're going to put these on this little platter, and what you really want to do, obviously, for a cocktail, you want to, you wouldn't serve them hot. What you really want to do is
let them cool off.
Take these out, cool them down a little bit. If you want to turn that fire off for us,
sure will.
And like I said, normally we'd cool them down and put them in the refrigerator. But since we're kind of pressed for time today on the show, we're going to do it a different way. We're just gonna go ahead and plate it up right now. But we will chill this in a minute so that way the crew can eat them correctly. So take a little spoon. We just want to plate up. You always want to make it look a little nice, dress up your plates. Remember, you always eat with your eyes first. So we put a little bit of that, and we're going to put some of our shrimp right here. Trying to keep the tails all in the same general direction, just to kind of give it an even presentation. And we're going to put, let's put three lemons right here, just for a little color. And just a little fresh chopped parsley, just to kind of give it another little color on top. And that's simple.
Beautiful.
See how easy
Very
that
nice.
was? And
in no time.
No time. This is really a quick dish to make. And there you go.
That's great.
So that's that. And you know, going back to the tiger shrimp, you don't really see them around here that much, but they are available.
Mm-hmm.
These right here are a nice 21, 25 count. They're already peeled in the vein. I did that earlier, or yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And but they are really good shrimp. It's just something new to have, you know, something different. And if you just want to kind of add that one little thing to impress your company, want a little dinner party. Tastes like you spend a lot of time on it, and you really, you know, the longest thing is peeling and deveining.
Yeah, really.
So we'll take a break, and we'll come back and
we'll do that.
start our pasta
So
dish.
Jason will be right back with him, and he's going to start on our second dish here on the What's Cooking Show. Join us back.
You're watching KDCG TV.